Omar, do it. Do it, Omar. 834 bounty. Yes, chat. Yes. We still have to win. But holy crap, is this a moment, dude. Omar, big poggers with the nuts. The best hand in poker. What could go wrong? Oh my God. Oh, we get it flush draw over flush draw. We get it in and they make us straight. Oh my goodness, that's ruthless, dude. We are running stone cold, man. About as cold as you can. That's sick. All right, well, we're still alive. Oh, that's sick. I mean, 3 gut shot outs. Really? Okay. Ace king against queens. GG. We get 11 bucks back in the 22 warrior. Not a best finish though. Gonna go for the big raise here. Hopefully they read into this as tilt because we just lost to them. I mean, I think you can 3-bet call as well with ace king there, but hold it. Okay. 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 Good. 214,000. Nice chip up in the deep stack. I'll take it, dude. I will take it. I'm gonna go back to shoving. I'm not entirely certain on this. I do know it's profitable to shove. Especially with Gustavo having 5 blinds here. It's basically through 4 people. Is it more profitable than min raising? I don't really know. It's something I'm going to have to look into and check out later. But we do get it all in. So we win the side pot. We win the main pot as well, up to 700,000. 3s against ace king. Big flip here in the 215 deep stack. We reshove. They have 23 blinds. And unfortunately, they win the flip. So we're on the 63K stack. How about here? We reshoved, got a pot. We're up to about 800,000. So action, dude. We are action everywhere. Unfortunate. 93rd place at the 215 deep stack, chat. Shoved for 10. It's quite annoying, but I think priced in at this point. We need like 35% equity, which I believe ace 3 suited has. So let's give it a go. Because this hand, as you can see, like we're basically breaking even against ace 9 when we're dominated. That's the thing. With ace 3. We are going to lose. We don't chop it up or anything like that. Don't hit a 3. No, can't fold yet. Can't fold yet. There, got a call. Check the river as well. Raise call and a squeeze to 15,000 here in the 215 warrior, which is a little bit of a difficult spot, I think. The blinds are, what, 800, 1,600, yeah. God, 57 blinds deep, so I don't like shoving. I guess we can call here. I mean, it's a really uncomfortable hand. You know, like with 10s, we're very comfortably calling. With 7s, we're pretty comfortably folding, I think, at these stack depths as well. It's these 9s and 8s that I'm not really sure what I want to be doing. I can see arguments for both sides. A bit of 11-2. Call to the turn, which is the queen of spades. And now make a decision. I mean, they can have still 10s, jacks, top set of queens, kings, aces. Ace, queen, reasonably. Ace, king with our 9s. So how do 9s do against that range? I think we have to actually give up here on the turn, which is not our dream, but I do. I think we have to give it up. Pick up aces the next hand, so I'm glad I found a way out of that spot because hopefully we can get those chips back and then some more, maybe. Maybe. Okay, take it down. Let's go to the 530 now. All in with ace-9 suited for 9.5 blinds or so. 9.5 blinds. There it is. And Gustavo is going to fight us. We're ahead here, actually. 60% against Gustavo, which is just great to see. And there it is, chat. We are going to double up to 750. Really happy with that result. We're full to queen 10. Disco Stew. Maybe a friend of the stream. Definitely a senior as well. Might be a friend of the stream. Benji is a senior as well. And S. Vors is all in. I mean, we love this. This is a slam dunk spot for us. And hopefully we just win, man. Hopefully this is it. And we're up to a nice stack. Why? Okay. Whine it in. Moan it in. Moan it in, chat. Look at this in the 530. Pretty legit. So we're going to go small on the flop and then big on the turn, I think. Turn big's at 9. I mean, they're going to have some jack 10. So do we, though. We're still going to bet big with our hand here. And I just hope it's not jack 10, basically. Our range is quite strong, though. I mean, we're going to lose to 6s and jack 10, but we beat a lot. Not too worried about 7-5 or 7-10 here. I think we are all in. I think we're all in. We take it down against Sanders. Sander G. Dunder's going to give us action. It's a moment, chat. 10's ace jack. Oh, ace or queen. It's a huge pot. Ace queen or diamond for the chop. Oh, come on, man. 10's with a double scoop. We are dead. GG. 154th position in the Warrior. All right, chat. I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to take out the face cam for a bit. Enjoy. Chill out. I'll be back in a few, okay? Stay with. Yo, what's up, guys? We're back. We are back in action. I didn't finish all the soup, but I just needed to get back, man. It was delicious. Thank you, Rebecca. We lost a big all-in pot. Here it is, right? So as this pot was going on, I mean, I think it was just, I was deciding the first place, do I want to 3-bet Douglas, right? Because we could 3-bet call. We have a bit of a history with 3-betting as well. There's no net bounties, though. When it goes raise call, it's definitely a slam dunk squeeze spot. Yvonne has like 28 blinds. Ace Queen is doing really well against this range. And there's an extra 2 blinds in the pot. So I was just going to squeeze call against either of them, right? We see back raise from Yvonne, who did slow play the absolute Nutter Butters aces. So that knocked us way down to like 800K, right? And then, you know, we are short for a long time in this 530. And then, boom, we get the double with King Jack against A6 all in, which is great. And that's kind of where we're at now, right? On 1.3 million. The other thing that happened is we won a bounty, Ace King against Queens, in this 320 where I just tried to raise. It's lagging. There we go. So we've got a $75 knockout, which is great. And we chip up to about double starting stack. So this is a great spot to be in. The 55 now, triple starting stack. The 33 on half stack. 111 chipped up a bit. And the 77 were chipped up slightly as well. Raise call, 36 blinds. Really edge like... Yeah, I'm going to squeeze. Squeeze 84,000. Call a jam here. Fold to a jam from Nippler, though, which is sick. But I do not like calling a back raise all in for 60 blinds. But we can go to a flop, you know. It's a good hand. Like, doesn't mean we won't get this hand all in at some point. It's just do not want to see a back raise there because it could be some slow played nuts, basically. So I would recommend checking out Raise Your Edge. Exclamation mark RYE in the chat. There's also a link below the stream. I have a discount code for 150 off the masterclass and 75 off the apprentice class. It's primarily what I used to study, though. I think it's the best course out there. I haven't done all the courses, but what I've seen is just like really professional, well done, some of the best of the game. So check that out, okay? I recommend that for sure. That's definitely just a great investment. King Jack against fours. Come on, dude! Rip at the 530. We're out in 116th, chat. It's not a best finish. And we're going to be going all in here. $75 bounty in play. They have 400,000 chips to start the hand, but pretty easy. Get it in and get money spot. So let's do that, dude. Let's do that. Okay, that's good. Very good. We'll take the flop queen. To be fair about today, we did lose a lot of all-ins. We have done that 3 times that I can remember. So those are important. We'll take it. 1.1 million. Very lucky there. I am happy. Music through Twitch's DMCA. Can you get strikes by playing Sweet Caroline on a clip from YouTube? Yes. Gray Street. I'm sure I can. We have flopped the nuts. So I don't actually have to bet that big here in that it's easy enough to get the money in by the river. And also in this sort of monotone texture, we often want to bet small. And we've got the super uber extreme nuts, right? We're going to bet 184. This is going to put like 800K in the middle and 400 back. Even a little bit less, actually. 168 is fine. I mean, this is going to put in like 700 and they'll have 500 left. Yeah, 478, 730. So we're going to get a fold here on the river, though, I think. I don't think they're going to call, unfortunately. They have some like King of Hearts draws. They have some Jack X, but when we triple barrel, there's no bounty incentive anymore with our draws, right? It's just a pure like river spot. So I think they're going to be able to talk themselves into a fold. I don't even know what they have, but Ace Jack. Okay, there we go. Come on, chat. That's our third knockout, dude. 225 in knockouts. We have 2 million chips. We are in 4th place in the tournaments. They're all in for 5 blinds here. I'm going to reshove with Ace 8. Thing is, like, Ace 8 against Sarah's Open is a marginal rejam, but with this 5 big blind and bounty bonus, it's a gamble spot. So We gamble, we go. And hope Sarah doesn't wake up with a better hand. Hopefully Sarah just has like the broadways, you know, or a small pair like sevens through deuces would be great. But we'll see. We're pipped here, unfortunately. We have some chop outs. We need a queen or a king. And it's not going to happen. GG. Oh, we're actually on 2 blinds here. We have 2 blinds still. It's doable to come back. We'll see what happens. So I expect ranges to be extremely wide here going for a bounty, like min-raising basically everything. What we want to do is call, because we're going to have a profitable spot, and then hope someone like squeezes to get this isolated, you know. Hopefully you get a squeeze so we can take it heads up for, you know, starting this hand with 86,000. We can get up to like 300K, 400K here. Let's see. There's already 259 in the middle. So we can get to 400,000 if both of them put in money. It's not over yet, but it's not looking good. PGD of the Dog Squad in the house. You want some fantasy football tips? Says PGD to B-Car. True, dude. B-Car's getting wrecked in the fantasy. I'm winning. I'm winning every week. King 9, A6. Okay. We need a king or a 9 to get up to a lot. Actually, 400K. But it's not going to happen, guys. GG. Unfortunate result there with the short bounty. Got to gamble with the ace-8. We're going to be out in 48th place. Not a best finish. So the last run for us today is this $320. The 300. We're on 2 million. We're 15 on 151. It pays 64. We have 225 in bounties. We have an all-in spot here, chat. But an all-in for 10 blinds and then a re-all-in for 15. But they both have bounties in their head. Worth gambling here. Pretty sick. A lot of chips. Ace or queen for a chunk of change here. No 4 or 7 or jack. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Come on. Huge double bounty. We are Salmon Feld official. We've made money even though we're not in the money yet. $413. We had 2.6 million. We're in 6th place. I mean, it's a dream. Look at the jack of the jack, Dottie. I call in all in. 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 They'd probably flat their 3-bet, to be honest. Everyone else, yeah, dude, you're short enough. Let's gamble. Let's gamble with the jacks. Family man, nice little clean 112. You don't want to. You don't want to tango, nothing. Speaking of tree, we have tree jacks. Check back. You don't want to check very much of this flop, but I think it's fine with the top set, you know. And we'll bet now. Bet against the old 30. Oh man, please give us this money, dude. Please, poker gods, deliver us the money on a silver platter from the 30 baby. Okay, they fold in the river. That's fine. Let's go to the king queen for a second though, because we call in the big blind with king queen against sick b4 and see a very good flop. So we like our hand. We don't want to be doing much raising here though. I mean, sick b4 is capable of having 10s, kings and ace king, whereas we probably don't have those hands. So just let them bluff into us here. Well, it's a pretty small bet. We may put in some raises at some point against that bet size, but start with a call, turns a deuce, check. This is probably better for us than them. I wish I could go back in time and not snap check that and probably lead on this turn is better than what we just did, but you know. Let's check, check, and river, we're going to value bet 2/3. Shove and folds. King Jack, playable hand here in our 320. Very playable. But a shove for 16 blinds. I don't think the bounty's worth it, given what they're risking here, their position in the tournament as well. We'd have to risk our whole stack against these opponents. I think it's fine to fold there. The min cash on this bird is $375. Jeff Gross is in third on 4.4 million. We have 413 in bounties, but our aspirations are victory. So let's get it. It's really bad. They stop and go. The problem is as well, we block the draws that we're hoping they have here. We're blocking King Jack. We're blocking Jack 9. We're blocking heart draws with the Jack of Hearts. So it's a fold to the stop and go, especially on the bubble-ish here. It's a fold. Pretty sad, right? Sometimes 3-bet these junky kings, I think, is okay. I think. Kind of interesting. Queen 5 deuce here. We flop a pair of 5s. We want to c-bet with what should be a range advantage, right? We 3-bet, they just call. So we have some quite strong hands that want to do this. But, of course, we actually ended up flopping second pair, so we don't necessarily want to play big pot here. I want them to call, just check, 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 and they have, like, I don't know, ace-king or something, right? Or, like, ace-jack with a backdoor spade draw or heart draw or club draw or something. If they jam the turn, we're going to have to fold, though. Goes check, check, river's a 10 of clubs. We check again. Not expecting to win this pot. I mean, we can just hope and pray that they slow played ace-king and ace-jack, basically. That's about it. Queen Jack is going to win. And we're down to 1.6. Defend here against our $6,600,000 man. And check. Check raise to 420 with our bottom pair. It's going to be really difficult to realize our equity, which is why I like check raising here. We'll very likely check the turn unless it's like, I don't know, a 3 or a 4, basically. But I like going for the check raise, deny their equity, protect our equity, etc. 7 of diamonds on the turn. We check and fold the bet. And we fold. Check at the flop. Turn is a 7 of spades. Doesn't change much for us. We've got ace high. We've got the nut flush drawn out. So happy to call the bets. We've also lost a player down here. Now. I think is going to bubble this tournament. Actually, 2 players are out here. Easy call. River is a 6. Does not help us. We fold, and we are going to burst the bubble because 2 people have busted here. So confirmed 100%. We'll be red felt hype. Ooh. Okay. Open-ended straight draw here with a couple big boots, and we have the chip lead. I think we want to flat. What I don't want to have happen is check raise, and they just jam. That really sucks because they have better draws and overpairs, and it sometimes sets. But it goes check, which is fine. 8 on the turn. I think we definitely bet on the turn. Pot. Yeah. This leaves a river shove sizing for us, basically, if we want there to be one. Now, the thing is, Sajiro can have an 8, right? Pretty tough for Omar to have an 8 calling in the small blind, but Sajiro can. We have a straight. Clubs get there as well. I still am going to jam here, I think. It's a thin jam, but at the same time, can they call with club draws? They can call with ace-high club draws, probably. We have the 7 of clubs. It's hard for them to have an 8. That's the problem. They can have a 10. If they have a 10, they're going to fold in the river. So if we bet here, we're trying to get called by an 8, which we don't think they have. Their more likely hand is ace-high flush draws, which we lose to now. So I've improved, but I think I need to check, actually. Because I think it's like 8x and flushes that we're going to get called by. I think a 10 just folds. There's no point. I don't think they have any jacks that call on the turn. It's an 8x or flushes. And they don't have very many 8s. I think they just have a flush, probably. I'm going to check. Okay. Well, I didn't see aces in that analysis. I honestly am a little surprised to see that one. I guess it makes sense. Every once in a while, you flick in the slow play with the big pair. I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. The occasional ace-ace, right? Like the occasional... Every once in a while, they have ace-ace, but they don't have kings, they don't have queens, they have jacks. Like, we don't really need to consider it. I think, like, what checks twice and calls here on the turn? I mean, some 10x, playing very cautiously, fine. The occasional 8x, but it's so much more likely 8x leads on the turn. And all they have is, like, 8-9 suited, 8-7 suited, and ace-8 suited, and that's it, right? But I think ace-high club draw, which they can definitely call, ace-queen of clubs, ace-jack of clubs, ace-9 of clubs, ace-6 of clubs, ace-5 of clubs, ace-4 of clubs. All these like suited aces that can call in the small blind are down to call on the turn to the pot size bet because they're like, well, when he's bluffing, I'm winning, right? And I have a draw to the nuts here, basically. Not the nuts, but basically the nuts. So when the river comes jack of clubs, like, I don't know. I think I like my check, dude. I do. But it feels silly, obviously. We improved. Like, we see their hand. We were beating their hand. We had an actual chance to call, but yeah, that's an interesting one. PSI hodl lick 31 makes it 221. We're going to call with the 9-8, so with the check. And call. Turn is a queen. Not so good for our hands. Definitely good for their range as well. So if they keep betting here, we're going to have to fold, I think, depending on the sizing and stuff. But and it goes check, queen on the river. Bet small. Bet small, fold to a raise, I think. They can have queen X. They can have some misdraws as well, but bet small. Ooh! Omar! Do it! Do it, Omar! 834 bounty, yes! Chad, yes! We still have to win. But holy crap, is this a moment, dude. Omar, big poggers with the nuts, the best hand in poker. What could go wrong? $834 bounty. 534 cast, 412 in bounties, deep run in the 300 on party poker, clean flop, keep it clean on the turn. Let's go! Yes! Whoo! That's a lot of money, chat. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. 1246 in bounties, 534 cash. We could do it. We can win this tournament. No reason we cannot win the tournament. There's no reason. King 3 is going to be a call here. 375 bounty, but they shove for 7 blinds with a king high. It's we're in. Okay, king or 3, 34% for the bounty. Hit me with the king. Hold it. No, Barry, please. Why you got to do me like that, Barry, on the river, man? Oh, why? Okay, fine. Okay. We're going to go for a bet here in the deuce, deuce, 9. They don't have very many deuces here, so we're actually pushing our equity. But also we can call raises. If we see raises, we're going to see a 9x. We're going to see some club draws, which we're beating, which would be really good. They don't really have any 2s. I mean, ace 2 suited, and that's it. And we have the ace of clubs. So 2 combos of ace 2 suited. Queen of the turn. I mean, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with you, Rebecca, but also this queen of the turn, okay? You're going to have to share me with this queen of spades. Bet again. River's an easy shove. We don't have to go huge here, right? 560 into 1.4 million. And just hope for action. I mean, we have the club draw as well, right? Like, we're not even protecting from any draws. We're going to raise it up. And we're just going to absolutely double through like a champion. Can we do that? Gent, do you want to shove all in, my friend? I'll take your $200 and the chips. Come on, Gent. We can't get your bounty, but I would take some chips here, Captain. If you want to throw a little saucy 3-bet at me, go for it, man. Go for it. Oh, it's huge. We call. Against ace 5, hold it. Why? Why? Have the poker gods been watching our YouTube channel? Is that what's been going on, dude? They're just like, It's pretty funny to watch this guy get 20th in everything with like so much money up top every time. The poker gods just scrolling through Facebook like, oh yeah, I like watching this guy lose. We're going to do it again. 29th position for 1781 chats and 5 cents.